Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. How are you all doing? How has it been? Yeah, I'm back again today with another topic on the Christmas vibe, the holiday vibe. Season's greetings to you all. How is it going with you? Welcome, welcome. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Like the live so that more people will have access to it. Share the live, like the live. What's good, guys? Okay, I'll just wait a bit to see if my co hosts will be available to join. How is your Christmas preparation going? I just painted my house the other day. How is yours going? Everyone is doing one thing or the other to prepare for it, right? Yeah, it's the holiday season. It's the time to take some time off and breathe. Yeah. So every year, you know, during Christmas, a lot of people travel. Tickets are crazily high right now, but people will still travel. Yeah. You see that they are traveling from the diaspora to their various countries. In this case, my country, Nigeria, or they are traveling from the bigger cities where they had been working or doing businesses to go back to the village for one reason or the other. Hello, my TikTok has started. Hello, hello, hello. Kindly share the live, share the live. Cat Black, welcome. Carmen Oliveira, welcome. Eduardo Ramos, Grafereira, welcome, 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 everyone. We are here in the spirit of Christmas. Season's greetings to y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'll carry on. We're 5 minutes into the time. So, welcome to today's Hot Mom Live session. My name is Ediri. Facebook, welcome. TikTok, welcome. YouTube, welcome. So, today, in the mood of Christmas, we're going to talk about a thoughtful approach to the holiday. That's how I titled it, a thoughtful holiday, a thoughtful approach to the holiday. Usually every Christmas season, every holiday season, people travel. It doesn't matter that the tickets are really, really high right now. People will still travel. Yeah, people will still travel. and especially in the month of December like this, Christmas. Other holidays, Easter, other holidays, people travel, but especially in the month of December, people would have worked through the year, and they want to travel for so many reasons. There are so many reasons why people want to travel, especially at this time of the year, right? And we usually have this mass exodus. It's usually like a mass exodus, yes, of people from the diaspora wanting to go to their country, like I said, in this case, Nigeria. And for those who live in the cities, who work in the cities, who want to go to the villages for whatever reason, maybe to go and get a chieftaincy title, or to go and get reconnected with a loved one or loved ones, with family, with friends. Yeah, there are so many reasons why people do that. But at the end of the day, always ask yourself why, what the goal is. Always have a goal. Well, sometimes not necessarily, because some people they just want to travel and have a good time. Just cruise and maybe even show off. Yeah, people like to show off from time to time. People show off in different ways from time to time. Yeah. But it's mostly a time to unwind after working the whole year. This is a time for people to unwind, which is good because you need to rest, you need to take a break. Hi, Gabriella, I see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Cancela. Thank you for coming. Helena, thank you for joining. Ooh, Amelia, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. If you would like to come on the live, you let me know. So for some, like I said, it might be, hi, darling. Yeah, how are you? So for some, it might just be a time to unwind. For others, it might be a time to meet up with friends and family. For some, it might just be a time to go have a good time, or to show off. We all like to show off from time to time, like I said. For others, it might just be a time to reunite with friends and families. This might just be the only time they have to reunite with friends and families. For some others, this might be the time for them to go and meet up with that special one that they had been speaking to, especially those in diaspora, right? Maybe there's that special somebody that you have been speaking to over the phone for some time. This is a time that you have, most of them, this is the time they have to go and unite and meet this person one on one, and try and see if the connection they'd been working on over the phone or over the video is real or not. Yeah. The reasons are endless. Reasons why people want to travel at this time of the year, they are endless. But first, you need to have a goal. Yeah, you need to have a reason why you want to go. And you also need to understand the situation on ground. You need to understand the situation on ground. Like I earlier said, tickets are crazily high right now. And if it's not necessary, if it's not really, really necessary, then there's no point traveling. Yeah. So that's that. And also, it's been in the news that there is cash crunch. I hope you are aware there's cash crunch right now in Nigeria because I think they said there are a lot of politicians who have been withdrawing money, cash, and I wonder why, because it's not like they are paying civil servants with in cash, you know. So I don't know why they do that, but they've been withdrawing a lot of money, and ordinary people have also been going to the ATM to withdraw a lot of cash, panic withdrawal. So that has also been going on, and Aside that, there was also in the news that they discovered a place in Nigeria, in Abuja, yeah, where they do organ trafficking, something like that. So there's been stories about organ trafficking a lot happening in the country, and this kidnapping of a thing, that one is that it has almost become like a norm, you know. So you need to know the situation on ground. If you're going to the village, you need to understand what the situation is on ground before you go. If you're going to the city, wherever you're going to, you need to understand what's going on. By the time you carry your dollars or your euros or whatever, and you go to Nigeria, when you change, it's going to be a lot of money, right? Yeah, and people will think, okay, you've come with a lot of money, so you might be at risk to an extent. So that's why I'm trying to say that you really have to be careful where you go to, where you don't go to, when you go out, the people you hang out with. I don't want to raise too much alarm, but it's in times like this that even friends betray friends, because there's no money in the system, there's no cash in the system. The situation is it's there. People are crying. People need money. People need food, you know. So if you're going, have it at the back of your mind. Um, First and foremost, okay, I listed about three areas that you can focus on. You can focus on how you manage your time, how you manage your money, and your relationship management, time management, and money management. So this is how I looked at it. For instance, I spoke about you having. Okay, I'll speak about relationship. I think that will be the last thing I'll talk about. So regarding time management, know when to go out. Yeah, your visitation. You need to maximize it in such a way that your family reunion would give you that joy that you had been looking forward to. Because usually, when you travel, when you leave home for a long time and you go back, you want to see a lot of people. Yeah, you want to see a lot of people want to see you, and you also want to see a lot of people. So while attending to your personal commitment of wanting to meet with your family, you need to maximize the time such that you'll be able to see everybody you need to see, so that so that there will be no bad belly by the time you leave, right? So you need to plan your journey, plan your itinerary. A second. Yeah. So you need to plan your itinerary in such a way that you'd maximize your visitation hours. You know when to go out, when to come back, who to see, you know. You need to plan your journey well. Then the money management aspect of it is you need to also draw a budget. It's not like I'm talking to babies, right? I know that there are people who do this, but sometimes in the chaos of the season, in wanting to um, meet up a lot of things, you might skip some things. So I just felt it necessary to talk about this because I've been talking about the season. So in terms of money management, diasporans heading home usually will want to go home with a lot of cash. Maybe you want to go and uh, build a house. Maybe you want to buy a property, or you want to do something, with money. So you need to draw your budget in such a way that even the gift items that you need to get for people, because it's a festive period, right? You want to get gifts. You need to get everything in order. such that when you get there, I mean, you always have room for allowance, because when you get there, you might see people that will want to come, people that were not in your list, that will want you to gift them, or maybe there will be a reason for you to take some gift to someone. Things happen. So in such situation, you can go outside of your budget, but it's better for you to always try and adhere to your budget, so that you don't, because by the time you return, there's house rent probably waiting to be paid, there's school fees for the new session, there are a lot of things, there are bills to be paid. So it's always hey, TikTok. Oh, thank you guys for joining. So there's always a need. There's always that need for you to um, plan your budget properly, so that you don't spend outside of your budget. You have to really be wise, because usually as diasporans, when you go back, people think you come back with all the money in the world. Even though with the devaluated currency right now back home, when you bring, say, $1,000, it's a lot of money, right? By the time you convert it. But there's also inflation. There's also inflation. So you might not be able to do all that you had planned to do if you don't work with a budget. Yeah, if you don't work with a budget. So that's that. And then in terms of relationship, I kept that one for the last, because there's been a lot happening in the news regarding diasporans linking up with people back home, and then when they go back to the abroad, a lot happen. There are stories of people, usually because it is during this Christmas season that people come home, like I already said. People come home to pick a bride or pick a husband, depending on whichever you want. Yeah, you go home, you pick your bride or you pick your husband, and then you take the person back to your base. And then there are stories of people that when they took their women there, the women having come to a country where women's rights are highly protected. Yeah, so they chose to do otherwise by maybe falsely accusing the man, or just implicating him, in some ways. And at the end of the day, they ended up kicking the man out or sending the man to jail. There was even the one that happened last week, yeah, that had to terminate the wife. We don't know what happened. I don't have details of that story, but there have been several scenarios of diasporan men coming to pick up a wife, taking her abroad, and the wife turning becoming a monster, or the other way around, a woman coming to pick a husband or meeting a man and changing his life, helping him, getting him a job and everything, and the man changing changing it for her, you know, changing it for her. That's the Nigerian slang. So people should be careful now that you're going home, if one of your intentions, because I've been seeing a lot of relationship stuff online, if that's one of your intentions, be careful. I also understand that it doesn't matter how much time you spend with a partner before marriage, you may not know the person in total, right? Yeah, there's that clause. But then don't just be in a hurry. That's the term I will use. Don't just be in a hurry to go grab a lady or to go grab a guy and take them abroad. Yeah, in your mind, you're trying to help someone, you're trying to make a life for yourself and the person, but because of this jackpot syndrome, that has been on ground. You know, a lot of people want to leave the country and they are looking for opportunities. So most of them, they let me not say most of them, some of them, and they don't have room. They don't have the room in their heart to commit to relationships yet. All they want is to um, have the main things in life: get a job, get a good life going, and then maybe later on they can talk about relationship. But most times, relationship is the only way they can get out of it. And you, as a man or as a woman, thinking you've met someone that you spend the rest of your life with, but they have a different opinion or they have different dreams and different goals. So by the time they get to the abroad and they know that they lost work there, they just take a different route altogether. So these are things that have been happening. So as you're coming, just be careful so that you don't fall prey to um, anyone in terms of relationship, so that you don't fall prey in terms of being scammed, so that you don't fall prey in terms of being kidnapped for a ransom, so that you don't fall prey to organ harvesting. It's happening. These things are happening. I'm not making them up. They're happening. So be really, really careful as you're heading out during this festive season. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know if there's any question. Anybody want to come on and make a contribution? Hello, YouTube. So in for you to be able to achieve these things that I've mentioned, you need to have a lot of self-discipline. Because if you've been talking to a lady, for instance, for so long, you really want to see her, yeah? If you've been talking to a guy for so long, as you're coming back, you really want to meet the person and see the person. But try and inculcate a lot of self discipline in the things you do. It is only self discipline that will help you to walk and stick with your itinerary in your going out, in your coming in the places you go to. You know, it's self discipline that would keep you on track. It's self discipline that will keep you on track. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, self discipline will keep you on track in terms of even your money management. It is self discipline that will keep you on track. Know what to spend on. Just work with your budget and see how it goes. Yeah, try to work with the budget and see how it goes. Also, in terms of gifts, it's always good to get thoughtful and meaningful gifts. Don't just buy gifts extravagant gifts. I mean, don't just go buy extravagant gifts. It's always good to give a thought to what someone would like, what the person will appreciate. A meaningful gift. Just put some thought around the gifts that you pick for people. Know what they want, know what they like, and then pick those gifts accordingly. Know what they need. Yes, know what they need. So that's that. And then also, um, in the midst of all this, in the midst of the jaye, in the midst of your enjoyment, in the midst of your catching fun and having this good time, it's okay. So Gabriella is saying a personalized gift is the best. Yes, yes. Thank you for that. So in midst of all this, do not forget the less privileged. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. Always create in your budget, in your time, in your relationship with people. Do not forget the less privileged. They also need this love this season, yeah. Love is for sharing, is for everyone. Love is for everyone. So create a little space in your heart for those who don't have, and try to reach out. You could go to the motherless babies home if you have enough to give to them. You go to the motherless babies home, you go to the orphanages. It could even be your neighbor or a friend, that doesn't have, that's struggling. Try and reach out. Don't just bring all the money and come and enjoy. Go to the club, to rock, just enjoy life. No, please. Try and remember those who who are struggling, and show love to them. Show love. It's a season of love. It's a season of sharing. Yeah. So that is that. I don't know if anybody wants to join and has anything to say. Since I'm alone, my co-hosts are not here. So maybe in the next 10 minutes, I should be ending the live. Yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about. You need to you need to be firm. That self-discipline also comes with self-discipline. You need to be firm in saying yes or in saying no. If you're not, you have to start working on it, because you cannot say yes to everybody. Especially this message I'm giving today is mostly for diasporans that will be traveling home, and people living in the cities in Nigeria that will be going to the village. You cannot help everybody. You cannot save everybody. That is why I said you should work with a budget. Remember, when you leave, as you're coming back to your bills. You're coming back to your bills. So learn how to say yes when it's needed, and learn how to say no when it's necessary. Whatever you don't want, be firm with your no, and let your no be no. If it's a yes, let your yes be yes. Let your word be your bond. Let your word be your bond. That's self discipline again, right there. Because self discipline, I've done a video in the past on self discipline here. Self discipline is you honoring your word. If you say something, you do it. If you say something, try and honor it and do it. So, yeah, so that's that. And then to the live, finalize the live while celebrating, dedicate a small portion while celebrating, while in this midst, in the chaos of all this festivity. Always dedicate some time to reflect on your goals. Always dedicate a little portion of your time to reflect on your goals for 2024. Whether you reflect or not, the 2024 is coming, right? So is it not better that you, as you're spending, as you're meeting people, as you're doing all that you're doing, as you're eating your rice and stew, always reflect. Find a little time to remember that 2024 is around the corner. And then assess your goals and see what you need to do better in 2024. The fact that in the midst of all that festivity, that you're able to even remember your goals and what you need to pursue for 2024, that you did not lose sight of your goal, you know, that's a reminder that you're truly on the path to self development. That's what it means. that in the midst of all those activities that are happening, once in a while, or maybe when you get back to the room, you reflect on your goals. Okay, I was able to do this, I was able to do that. But next year, I think I should do it this way. This is what I will do. This it's going to be better if I do it this way instead of that way. The fact that you even have that little time, no matter how small the time is, for you to reflect on your goals, it means you're truly on the path to self development. Never forget to develop yourself. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your age. That's why I'm here. You know, it doesn't matter your age. Never forget self development. Let it be top on your list, actually. Self development. Little, little things here and there, you know, so that when you look back at yesterday, you say, oh, I was there. Now I am here. Okay. I'll do better tomorrow. So let that always be on your mind. Let that always be something that you do for yourself. Something that you do for yourself. In your going out to meet people, try to network. I mean, as you're traveling now, you're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to yeah, meet people, try and network, try and see, how you can help yourself to grow. Go to places, attend activities, attend sessions that will help you to grow. Yeah, have discussions around growth. Never lose sight of the things that will help you to grow. So that will be it for me for tonight. There's no question. Thank you all for coming. I'll just wait a bit and see if anybody is going to ask any question. Yeah, and if talking about time, if you lose sight of the time that you're supposed to spend, you might end up changing your ticket and spending a lot more. Tickets are really, really high right now, like I said. So that's why I also encourage you to work within the time frame. Apportion time for yourself to do all the things you need to do so that when it's time for you to return, you return. Otherwise, you will need to now change your ticket, get a new date at a higher rate. You lose some things. I mean, it's a lot. You have so much on your plate to deal with, yeah, by the time you return. So yeah. So that's where I'm gonna end it for tonight. Thank you everybody. I'll see you guys again. Maybe during the week, yeah. I'll come back with another topic during the week. I don't want to be doing this Tuesday thingy again. Oh, Ifechi, you're here now. I was just about ending it. Okay, let me bring you. Hey, how are you? Good. Sorry, I'm trying to. I just got out of a meeting, trying to get lunch. So sorry for joining you guys late. It's come okay. Come and join me to eat. Ah. I had already like rounded up, but I'm sure you saw the topic here. So if there's anything you want to say to the viewers, your volume is low. Volume is low. Okay. I'm somewhere that is not a little bit noisy. I mean, your space a little bit noisy. Okay. So what do you want? I came to a restaurant to eat. Eat. Don't worry. I think I had already rounded up. But if you have anything to say, you saw the topic already. So if you need to say anything to our viewers,
nothing to say.
Oh, okay. So I had already.
Join you guys back if I'm done.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done already. I'm done already. Yeah. So I'll see you next week Tuesday then.
Okay, no problem.
All right then. Take care. Enjoy your lunch.
All right, thanks.
Bye. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna end the live for today. But I'm still gonna be on TikTok for a while. So if you want to join me on TikTok, you can come on. So take care, guys. I'll see you again during the week. I want to try and be coming maybe like twice a week. Yeah. I hope I was able to give you something to think about today. Yeah. Think about it. Take care, guys. TikTok is me and you. TikTok will still chat for a while. Let me end the YouTube.